Welcome to KMTV. I'm Louisa Britton. Your top stories tonight. Bank somewhere else. NatWest to close Kent branches. Homeless and hungry. More on the streets in the county. And mission accomplished. The Maidstone gyratory is finally finished. But first this evening, NatWest is to close 9 branches across Kent next summer, leaving some customers with a journey of nearly 6 miles to reach their nearest bank. The lender, which is part of the government-owned RBS, said the decision was because more people are choosing to manage their finances on the web. Mobile and online transactions increased by more than 400% from 2010 to 2015. The bank will close its branches in Bearsted, Borough Green, Broadstairs, Hythe, Rochester, Sandwich, Staplehurst, the University of Kent in Canterbury and Whitstable. An investigation into the shooting of murder suspect William Smith has ended. He was on the run after being linked to the killing of 73-year-old Roy Blackman, who was beaten to death back in Biddenden in March. William Smith was surrounded by armed police at a shack in Godhurst in May. He was shot 4 times in the head and chest by 2 police officers. As with all police shootings, an investigation is carried out by the Independent Police Complaints Commission. A report of their findings is being prepared. Figures given to KMTV reveal more than 3,000 people in Kent are facing homelessness this Christmas. Dartford and Medway have the highest number of people sleeping rough. Here's Adam Devaney.
This year it's expected that more than 3,000 people will be sleeping rough in Kent. And the largest proportion of that will come from Medway, with 860 in temporary accommodation and up to 14 sleeping rough. However, campaigners believe that this figure is closer to 250. Although the proportion of homeless people is greater in Dartford with 347, Medway dwarfs the rest of Kent with 874 people who are homeless. I went to Caring Hands in the Community, a drop-in centre in Chatham, and spoke to Christopher, who is one of many homeless people forced to sleep rough this Christmas.
You know, being homeless, like Christmas time and that, it is hard, but you have to, do what you can to, keep yourself warm. I'm living in a tent. It's not exactly, a really good tent. It's very cold out there. The frost. It surrounds the tent. It was all inside of the tent. All on the outside. It was quite thick as well. Where the temperature dropped. But I'm a survivor.
There are many people such as Chris who are thankful for this drop-in centre. However, many people feel that there could be more done by local authorities to lend them an extra helping hand. Adam Devaney reporting for KMTV.
The University of Kent is proposing to stop student recruitment at the School of Music and Fine Art as early as next year. The university announced proposals to shut the department from 2019, and the move could lead to job cuts. Since we reported on the story last week, more details have come out about the university's plans. The School for Music and Fine Art could stop enrolling students as soon as 2017. That's according to proposals put forward by the University of Kent. If they go ahead with the decision, the school could close by July 2019, a mere 6 years after it opened. I'm at the University of Kent's campus at the Chatham Historic Dockyard, and the building you see behind me is part of the School for Music and Fine Art. It's all pretty quiet from the outside, but it seems that inside there's a battle raging between the university, who think it's not financially viable for them to continue the programmes, and the students, who think that they should be available for future years.
I think everyone was shocked. No one saw it coming. I cried, my friends cried, and I know lecturers as well, they took it very hard. If staff are are feeling insecure in their job, then they're obviously going to want to leave, and that is completely understandable. And that's the worry from everyone, is that we're going to lose the great staff that we have here. We're not going to take this lying down because, you know, we feel that the university are giving up on the arts, and we want to make that very clear.
Music technology, one of the 7 programmes offered at the Dockyard, could be the one course to continue after a recruitment freeze next year. The university said they would honour the commitment made to current students and provide the teaching and extracurricular activities they expected when they joined.
The university has put these proposals forward with a great deal of regret, and we don't do this very often, and we've had to do a lot of work before we've made the decision to put these proposals forward. Unfortunately, though, we can't make these programmes sustainable. The annual budget deficit in the school is of the order of about £1 million, and that's very significant in our university terms in the way we run the accounts.
The university has now gone into a period of consultation, and the proposals won't be finalised until February. But it seems a decision to close the department could have major repercussions on students and staff at the school. Louisa Britton, KMTV. And finally, lots of drivers in Maidstone are breathing a sigh of relief today as a new traffic system has been completed. It's been almost half a year since roadworks have taken over the bridge system in the town. It's hoped the addition of north lanes at the bottom of the high street will prevent traffic building up at peak times. Here's Josie Hannett.
6 months of roadworks and more than £5.5 million later, Maidstone Bridges project is complete. It's been a nightmare at times for drivers, facing hours of delays whilst the gyratory system's been in place. We got the first look around the new layout this morning. The new lanes have been causing some confusion for drivers, with a few having near misses with oncoming traffic just hours after it opened. The new layout allows drivers wanting to travel to Chatham and Bluebell Hill to carry straight up the A229 and completely miss the bridge system, shaving off more than a minute of their journey. There's been a fair amount of drama on day one, but drivers will be hoping this is the cure to Maidstone's traffic misery. Josie Hannett for KMTV.
Well, that's all from us this evening. We'll be back again tomorrow with all the latest stories from across your county. In the meantime, don't forget you can always keep up to date by listening to KMFM or logging on to kentonline.co.uk. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.